Good morning. Uh, So-called PML Act, Prevention of Money Laundering, Maintenance of Records Rules, 2005. There was a constitutional challenge of the said rules, wherein uh, linking Aadhaar to bank account, that validity was challenged. This case, Justice K.S. Pattusamy retired versus Union of India 2018 7 Supreme Court 129, wherein Amendment Rule 9 was declared unconstitutional, but however other uh, procedures were deeply discussed and some of the provisions were hold good. Question of disproportionate relationship, treating every account voter through highly intrusive norms, suffer from manifest arbitrariness. Lot of things was discussed. This will help you only those who are interested in challenging the virus of any rules or act, and because the matter is now over, and again when an opportunity comes to the Supreme Court, they may revisit the judgment, because the judgment is at present for the sake of Chamber of Commerce was delivered, and because they want still keep some secrecy of accounts without disclosing the income, but it is up to them to decide it. Now today, how to file civil suit, I would like to discuss, because filing civil suit would help the young budding aspiring advocates to earn some amount. And one more secrecy I want to communicate with you, that if you have criminal cases, there is no permanency of clients, and it is like Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Virat Kohli, you have to always hit centuries. If suppose you did not play well in one or two single matches, you will be out of the board. Like that, criminal cases, if you continuously win the cases may come to you, but if you get convictions and denial of bail for long months, so that will cause somewhat downstep to your standard of profession and clients and firm. But civil suit, a fantastic information I want to share was that once client trusted you, even if you lose your case, they won't say that their lawyer was very inefficient. And that apart, if you file a civil suit, that suit will last at least for 2 or 3 years or 1 year minimum. Then continuously the client will come to your office or chamber or both, and that will be a kind of advertisement. And if you have one after one civil suit, or few suits continuously filed by you, then there will be a stamp that you are a regular civil suit lawyer, and definitely you will have regular practice. But income are somewhat stable, and you have to satisfy with that income. How to file suit, I would like to discuss. There are two categories of suits: money suit and title suit. Money suit, recovery of money, money based upon promissory note, negotiable instrument act, damages, etc. Title suit means permanent injunction, immovable property, mortgaged property. Mortgage suits are money suit as well as title suit. because consequently the property is likely to be sold. That is also title suit. So there are normal suit being filed under section 26 and read with order 7 rule 1 CPC. Then summary chapter suit. That is summary chapter suit. That is a different procedure. For money, negotiable instrument cases, admitted transaction cases, you order 37. If you go through the order 37, there are a list of cases where you could file summary chapter suit. So if you learn that summary chapter suit procedure, you can help your clients to recover the money fastly, because that much of procedures are contemplated. Summary means quick, casually disposing. That we will discuss later on. So how to file civil suit is that there are a multi number of suits are being filed in the civil court, single cause of action suit with not to dispose except under due process of law, not to harass. These suits are simply filed. That you have to specific relief act section 34 to 36. You can seek for permanent injunction suits. There were actually in the court of city civil courts also OS number so and so, short castle plaintiff, respondent, then plaint under order 7 rule 1 CPC read under section 26 of the civil procedure code. Then long cast title, plaintiff opponent plaintiff is so and so, address for service, defendant is so and so, address for. Then you have to say what the transaction had taken place between you or what was the relationship between the plaintiff and the defendant, how you are being disturbed and which made you to rush to the court. You have to state that. Thereafter, you see, you have to specifically concentrate that the plaintiff has therefore no other alternative than to file suit for permanent injunction against the defendant, restraining him from interfering with the peaceful person enjoyment of the suit scheduled property, or not only defendant, his men or agent or any person on behalf of them should be there in the plaintiff. Then you have to specifically say the date of cause of action arose on so and so date when your possession was disturbed, when you have issued a legal notice. This is date of cause. Then you have to say that time limit, limited suit is within limitation of the Limitation Act, as well as the court is having jurisdiction. These things should be you have to consider. Then the court fee sections are there, then prayer. Thereafter you have to maybe pleased to pass a judgment and degree against the defendant. Then prayer, then verification, list of documents, then particulars published and orders. So all these formalities are there. So it is not you. What my humble submission is, you draft as you can, then affix a stamp and file it. Then the section you concern section clerk who passes may guide you how to rectify it. You retype it. While learning, you can do that. You can waste some stationery or money on payment of court fee, etc. So like that you can learn a lot of things. But do not afraid or do not avoid entering into civil procedure, because civil procedure, civil cases only give you a lengthy life of practice. So that will be my humble submission. So by filing civil suit, you have to go through civil procedure code, civil rules of practice, then interest act, then specific relief act, and partition act. These all are title suits. Partition suit, it will be lengthy, but for money suit, negotiable instrument act, contract act, sale of goods act, all these acts that you have to look into, so that you can continuously have your cases. And the Rent Control Act is now has been amended as repealed, and some other act has been. Therefore, kindly concentrate on civil side also, which may help you for permanent lasting proposal. Best wishes.